You want to sit in that chair, but that's my chair. You're gonna help. Are you gonna help me? Okay.
I want to get my chair.
Okay.
Because.
Will that be your chair? Okay, good. All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Jana's Farms. And I'm going to be dehydrating potatoes today. These I got at the local grocery store, and they had a sale that day, and 10 pounds of potatoes.
Are you bored?
There's an ant. Oh my goodness. That's not good. I will. And they were on sale for $1.88 for 10 pounds. So I bought a few bags, a few extra bags, and I'm going to dehydrate those for the winter time. Now I'm going to cube these, and they do really well in soups and stews over the winter time. I have some that's already... Yes, there's water in the bowl.
Why?
And I have some that's already sliced that I've dehydrated, and I use those to make like au gratin potatoes or something like that if I want to make that kind of a dish. Let's see. I also shred them to make like a hash brown kind of thing, but I don't dehydrate those. I freeze those. Whenever I have an abundance of potatoes and peppers and onions, I usually will put that together. And I've already done that this spring. So anyway, we're making cubed potatoes today for soups over the winter time. And when I get a little farther along, I'll be back with you. You'll want to have water in your bowl before you start, because if you don't, sometimes they'll start turning brown on you before you have a chance to blanch them. So I'll be back here in just a few minutes. And are you ready, little helper? Are you ready, little helper? Okay, good. Start peeling. And when you start this part, Ray, oh my goodness. Okay, you want to start your boiling water so you can blanch them. You'll have to excuse the music in the background. Ray is serenading us with one of her toys. But yeah, you want to get your your toys. You want to get your blanch water going, because by the time you get these all cubed up and ready to go, your water will be boiling for you. And then I'll show you kind of what to look for whenever you are when they're done being blanched, because potatoes will turn black on you if you don't get them blanched good enough, because of all the starches. So you need to make sure you get them good and blanched. Ray's creating some background music for us here. See, that guy's got a bad spot in him, so just take a paring knife and cut that out. Alright. Okay. Then what I do is got my cutting board here, and I cut them into fairly thick chunks, kind of like that. Watch your fingers when you're doing this. Alright. Okay. And then I got my slap chop here, and I just put them on there and slap them through. In the middle. quick work of them, but makes really nice diced potatoes. And then I just put them in my water, and they chill out there until I get enough to warrant putting them through the water to blanch them. And I'll just do that until I get enough, and I'll be back with you. Okay, so our water is at a rolling boil. I went ahead and rinsed these potatoes. I do rinse them one time and run some cold water over them. That way it kind of gets some of the starches off before you even boil them. But anyway, you just take your... Yeah, it's up there, isn't it? You can't have the camera, honey. Anyway, I just thought I would kind of show you what these... Don't those look nice after you run them through the slap chop? I think they look pretty nice. Anyway, so now you have to be really careful because you can splash yourself, and it does not feel good when you do. So just be as careful as you can when you're dumping that in. And you will spill a few, so just pick them up, throw them in boiling water. So anyway, all right, now we're gonna get this back up to a boil, and we are going to I kind of watch for the foam to start forming on the top, and when that happens, that's when you start checking your potatoes with a fork. I use a fork. Some people just time it. I'm never one to really do a lot of timing things. I go by feel and things like that, and the way it looks. I don't know. I've been doing it for a while, so I'll have to time this and see. I'll let you know how long it takes. But and then it does depend on how many potatoes you put in too. So anyway, I'll let you know how long this takes, and I will show you kind of what to look for when they're just about ready. So I'll be back with you when this is back up to a boil and has the foam on the top of it. Okay, it's starting to boil now. And at this point you don't want to stir too much because they're going to start getting soft. And you just pull some out. These guys are just about ready. Just about there. Now, the reason you want them to cook most of the starch out is because they'll turn black on you if you don't get most of the starch out of the potato. And it's just really unsightly. I'm sure you can eat it. I never have because, I don't know. I just, it's hard to eat a black potato. But anyway, let's stir them real gently at this point so that way they'll kind of keep that nice shape, cube shape. And by stirring them, you're letting the heat kind of distribute evenly around your potatoes. See, it's a slow rolling boil here. Check them again. Okay, those are just about done. Yeah, see that's flaking off a little bit, so. Alright, we'll give them a couple minutes here. Now it's been, girls, can you please watch her? Get her out of that chair, please. It's been, let's see, 5 minutes or so since I put the potatoes into the rolling boiled water, and it has to come back up to the, it'll first start to foam and then it'll start to boil. It's been about 5 minutes. I didn't set a timer or anything, so I don't know for sure, like, exact time, but Okay, those are good. They went in the potato real nicely and the potato's not falling apart. So that's kind of what you want right there. That's the stage you want them in. Now, I'm going to turn that off real quick. I'm going to take you guys over here. And this is where you want to have your strainer waiting. And over there, that's a bowl of cold water that I will dunk the strainer in as soon as I get them all the hot water strained out. Now, kind of dip you down here. And we'll get the potatoes. And the steam will be pretty intense. I hope it didn't steam up the camera. It did a little bit, but not too bad. Okay, I usually pour about half my water off and then pour the rest. Be really careful you don't get splashed with this hot water. Okay. Okay. Just kind of let it drip here a little bit. And let me just try and get this without sending you guys for a ride here. This thing's kind of stiff. Okay. And then I just put them in the cold water, and then I will run cold water over the top. And you want to cool them as fast as you possibly can because that will stop the blanching process. Because you don't want cooked potatoes, you just want them kind of semi-cooked, I guess. That's what you want to call it. Okay. Alright. That water's pretty hot now, so you just... That's kind of... got them cooler now. And I just continue to do this for a few minutes and keep them cooling down here. You can go ahead and dump that water out. Get you back down here where you can see. Okay. Okay. And where they're cool to the touch, these guys are pretty good. You just want to stop the blanching process is what you want to do. Alright, now I'm going to get my dehydrator trays and I put them over the sink. That way, since the potatoes aren't quite all the way drained, they can go ahead and finish draining. Okay. And then just take some, and this first initial pour out on here, you got to be real careful because they like to try and all come out at once, and then you have a giant mess on your hands. But anyway, so you'll spread them out on a nice thin layer, single layer. Alright, looks like I got just the right amount the very first time. That never happens. Okay. Alrighty. Rinse my hands here real quick. Okay. Now I'm going to take you over here and load up my dehydrator. Oh, just about flung it across the room. Okay, this thing is so stiff. I gotta figure out this tripod. All right. And as you can see, I've done quite a bit else here. I've had to start and stop all day long. So this has kind of been an all-day process. The little ones have been kind of interesting today, so Must be a full moon or something, I don't know. Anyway, so just slide them in. These guys got put in this morning, and I'll kind of show you what they look like. See, they're already starting to turn nice and kind of golden brown a little bit there. I'll show you what I just stuck in there and kind of give you a comparison. But anyway, I don't know, can you tell the difference? Maybe? Anyway, so that is how I dehydrate my potatoes. I don't think I left anything out, but anyway, I will show you what they look like when they come out of the dehydrator, and I will be back with you then. Okay guys, so it's the next day, and I've already looked at them, but don't they look nice? They dehydrated beautifully, and I was able to get 25 pounds in the dehydrator, so that's quite a bit. This will be our winter supply of dehydrated potatoes. Let's see, I don't think that's a full tray. Yeah, they're nice and golden brown and good and crunchy, and you want them good and crunchy when they're all done. So, anyway, there you go. Dehydrated potatoes. You guys have a good day. Take care.